In this video we are going to create the landing page. I don't have all the features done, but I'm interested in creating a basic landing page so I can do all the needed redirection for the users. For example, if you go to create an estimate but you are not logged in, I want to be redirected to the landing page, so there we can show the login or sign in button. So once the user is registered, then they can proceed to create estimates and check their estimates. So before starting, two things. The first thing is that I'm going to try Fable 5. This is included in the subscription plan that I have, the personal one. So this is included for the next 2 weeks. They say that this is an amazing model for the performance, especially on code. It's far from the previous one, so let's try it. And on the other side, I created a Trello board. This is just to organize the project, because in the first videos we just created the basic MVP, but it was like testing how it works, what it can do. So now that we have something that it works, it's very basic, I want to plan the next steps. So as you can see here in the screen, I created 3 columns. The first one is what I want to include in the version 1, in the first thing that I want to deploy. We have the done column, which I just included what we did in the first 3 videos. And then I have a column called version 1.1, because everything that I think that it would be great to add, but I don't want to add it in the first launch. I just put it here. This is more like a column for ideas or things that I want to do in the future, but not in the first version. So what I want to do in the first version is the landing page. I want to add custom variables so the user can set things that is going to be static. For example, the labor price per hour. So if it's my work and it's going to be always the same price per hour, I think I can have a section to add that, so the user can set it and the AI is going to take that for the estimates, so it's not calculating just something random. The same of this, we can add material prices like paint or anything else. So if I'm using always the same brands and the same materials, I can just set a price that it will be taken from there. Then I can have a list of clients. I can add more info for each client. Now we just add the email and the name, but we can have a detailed view for this. Also, I want to add a status for each estimate, so I can tag it with sent, accepted or rejected, in progress, so I can have a track of all the estimates I create as a user. Then I want to add more users to my business, so in case I have a team, I can create different roles. So I can have people helping me, but they can just read estimates, or they can create estimates, or they shouldn't be able to delete it, depending on the actions that I want to configure. Then once I have these users, I would like to assign the estimates to the user. So this could be useful for working in a team as well, because I can assign it to a user. So I can say to that person, okay, you are in charge of this estimate, just be sure that this is sent and this is accepted or rejected by the client, but this is on you right now. Then I would like to add an estimate history, so I know all the movements for each estimate. So if it's changed if the status changed, or we added new things, or the price changed, I want to have a clear history so I can check it in the future if there is any issue. Then I want to add subscription plans. This is AI powered, so it cannot be free. It's impossible. It's using credits for every question I ask. We can optimize this with cash or whatever, but at the end the users need to pay a subscription. So I want to define this and implement it in the web. However, I'm going to allow to create one estimate for free, because I think it's the best way to the users to know how this works. Then privacy and terms. I think this is important. There are too many things that we have to check carefully in order to not having issues with the law. And then for the final step, it's going to be to create the complete landing page. So when we have all the features complete, we have all the UI polish, then we can create an official landing page. Okay, so with this set, we are going to proceed to create the basic landing page. So I'm going to ask Claude, create a landing page for the website. And also I want to be redirected to the landing page when the user is not logged in case they just land on the create estimate or wherever. I want to there, unless they land in the auth page, I want them to go to the landing page in case they are not logged in. Okay, it finished. If we go to estimates, well, I already logged in, but I can sign out to test. If I go to estimates, okay, it goes to the landing page, which is already created. Okay, I think it looks really nice for a basic landing page. I can get started and sign in, or I can just directly go to login. So I can just autofill, sign in, and then I can go to my estimates. Okay, that was just one prompt. So we can go to the next task. Landing page is done. We can add custom variables like price per hour or material. I'm not sure how this page will look exactly, but yeah, I just want to make just the basic page where you can put your price per hour, and the most important thing is that the AI is going to check that when he is building the estimate, which I think is the, let's say, the complex part. He has to understand that he needs to check this price per hour. So let's try to explain it. I want to add a page that is accessible from the sidebar, where the user can set, let's call it, static variables like the price per hour that he wants to apply in every estimate. This page is going to hold more than this, but for now we just put the price per hour and that's it, but keep it open for other variables, and even in the future maybe the user wants to add custom variables that is very specific for his work. And the point of these variables is that when the estimate is built, the system should check this in the database when he wants to apply some price to the labor price per hour. Okay, it's done. I just need to apply SQL code in the database in order to create some tables. So I just copy paste and tell Claude that it's done. Let's try. If I refresh, I have settings here. Okay, so I can apply like 23 per hour. It's saved automatically. I can add a variable. And let's try first the price per hour. Let's create a new estimate, like build a chimney from scratch. Yeah, it's a fireplace with concrete in Valencia. 8. I don't know how to indicate the 8. I guess it's 2 floors. It will be in a house with 2 floors and made by bricks. 2 more questions. Dimensions of the chimney. I don't know, let's say, yeah, 60 by 60 centimeters. Does the chimney need a flue liner inside? This is a ceramic or a factory liner. It's strongly recommended for safety. So yes, flue liner inside. All right, estimate is done. Labor and services, it's 40 hours multiplied by 23, in this case $. So I think it worked. It took the value from the database. That's great. So this is it for this video.